So this is the last video that I'm recording before the CM exam. This is the in-class question that's discussed regarding decision making, and because it's a comprehensive question, sorry, it was regarding budgeting. So because it's a comprehensive question, I thought maybe let's discuss this question. Okay, so this is the question. Labradorite Limited manufactures and sells two products, brucite and danbrite. And these are the given. So projected sales is given. In inventory is given. Okay, so this is the inventory of the units sold. So it's so this is the inventory of finished goods. Then it says the direct material is given. Number of units per number of kgs per unit is given. Okay, and then finally, oh sorry, I think you can't see me. Okay, so and then finally it says that direct material, this is your opening stock, closing stock, and the purchase price. And labor requirement is given, but labor does not ask in the question. So question is basically manufacturing overhead is allocated at the rate of 20 per direct manufacturing labor hours. Based on the preceding project and budget requirements for this, prepare budgets for 2016 and 2016-17. Okay, so revenue budget we have to make, production budget, and direct material purchase budget. I have the question solved with me, so I'm just going through this because this was an in-class activity, and I think everyone must have done it in class. I just want to go through the solution once so that it's a kind of a revision. So for revenue budget, it's very easy. It says that over here that the price of the unit is 165 into the number of units, and it's 250 into number of units. So this is very simple. This one into number of units gives me this and this. Okay, so that's my revenue budget. You can add another column for total of both. That would come to I think 19 million something. Now, second is my production budget. So for production budget, firstly, what I have to do is I have to determine the number of units that I have to produce. So again, this might be different from the way Sir has solved it, but the answer is the same. First is the number of units I have sold. So when you try to calculate your equation, if you remember the equation, it's opening stock. So I have opening stock plus purchases. Okay, out of that I take out closing stock. So that gives me the unit sold. That is my formula. Opening stock plus purchases minus unit sold will be my closing stock. Okay. Now what I have is my unit sold is there. So the unit sold is there and closing stock is there. Now if I add my unit sold to my closing stock, that will give me the total basket of units that I used to have. Out of that, this is my total basket of units that I had during the year. Out of that, some of it is my opening stock. So if I take out that opening stock, that will be the number of units that I have purchased. Okay, so imagine a basket. Okay, you have been told number of units that have sold. So number of units that have gone out of the basket. If you add it back, that means closing stock plus the number of units that have been sold. If you add that back, you'll have the total number of units that were once there on the basket. Now I have to find out the number of units that has been produced, or like it should be produced, not purchased, because okay, so mine, if you take out the opening stock, then the amount left will be the number of purchases. So in this case, I have with me the units sold and the opening stock, closing stock. So if I do 60,000 is my project sales plus closing stock minus opening stock, this will give me my produced number of units produced. So for this one, for brucite, it's this much, and for danbrite, it's this much. Material requirement, it says that for each unit of brucite, it takes 4, 2, and 0, and 5, 3, and 1 units. So it's again very simple. You take this, and this then you multiply it with 4, 2, and 0, and you'll get the total number of units of material that have been consumed in making these units. Now, this is again the number of units that I have consumed. Okay. And I had an opening stock and closing stock. So opening stock was given 32,000 and then closing stock was given. So if you, again, it's the same thing. So this is the number of units that I've consumed during the year. If you add closing stock and remove opening stock, so this one plus closing stock minus opening stock will give you the number of units that I had to purchase. Okay. So my production budget ends over here. This one, this entire, let me color it. So this entire thing is my production budget. How many units I have to produce, and then it's my direct material purchase budget. This is my direct material purchase budget. So 65,000 into number of units gives me number of units that have been purchased. Now for each unit, so 26,000 units of, I had 26,000 units of A plus 205,000. So if I add both of this, I'll get 465,000 units of A. Out of 465, I had opening stock. So sorry, I added the closing stock and removed the opening stock. That will give me the number of units of A that I had to purchase. You multiply that with the price given and you'll get the total cost. Okay, so I hope this part is clear. I think because this is a in-class question, I'm not elaborating this too much. You can, however, watch this video multiple times and you can kind of figure this out. I don't think this is a very critical question. It's just three different budgets have to be made. Revenue budget is very simple. Production budget, just remember this part: units sold plus closing stock minus opening stock gives you produced. And again, material that requires, so material requirement plus closing stock minus opening stock is the number of purchased. And you multiply that with the price and you'll get the total material. Okay, so I hope this part is also clear. And now let me go and start ME. And I hope costing will go smoothly. There might be a few more videos dropping. I think some people, other people are also making videos. So we hope that some other videos will also get dropped on the channel. So please subscribe and best of luck for the exams.